guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are talking about Monica part 1 and 2. The part 1 came, it told us a great story, and then there's part 2 that just came out, and I must say it's an interesting turnout of the whole story. And Monica is a simple family story about a firstborn girl who struggles in life, and it's an Uche Montana film. It also features star actors like John Ekanem, who was in the part 1, her mother played by Blessing Onwukwe, Chidima playing Sharon, a host of great actors, Prince Buchi playing Bobo. They are a talented breed. They were able to bring out the characters to life such that we even hated them while watching. For me, I hated them while watching. And this particular film, it just tells you that sometimes you need to be hard on situations. You don't have to let things go, So Monica was played by Uche Montana, and she allowed her family, the family, to take advantage of her kindness. Yes, it was good of her to be there for her family, but she allowed them to take advantage of her kindness, and they kept on doing it to her, unfortunately. Now here's the most interesting part of the whole thing. In the part 2, some people feel like the part 2 was not necessary. Well, you could say, yeah, it makes it feel like the traditional olden days Nigerian movie, but guess what? Having a part 2 made it even better, because I believe Uche Montana wanted to give us that message that in life you can't get everything on a silver platter, and I think that's exactly what she did. So at the end of part 1, you see she has that dream. We see her former madam comes and says she's taking her to Canada, and guess what? In part 2, we realized that it was just a dream. So now she wakes up from the dream and realizes we are back to square one. We are back to the reality. Her life hasn't changed. She's still living inside the shop, and she has to find a way to survive. But what makes the part 2 even more essential and a good thing that Uche Montana did the part 2 is the fact that in part 2, she now goes to enroll herself in a school. So this tells you that in life, you can't get everything on a silver platter. You need to work hard for it. So the story is telling you, yes, somebody would have been lucky for the madam to come back and take her to Canada. But guess what? That is not how life always is. Sometimes you have to pick up yourself, go and enroll in that institution and get the work done. And when she did that, eventually, what happened? She became successful. Even as she was going to that school, what happened? The family came back again to interfere. But guess what? She still stood her ground. Eventually she realized that no, she needs to take charge of her life and make the best out of it. And the beauty of the story is also the aspect of reconciliation. They going back, her husband to be insisting on trying to meet the family so they can reconcile, at least have them at the wedding as a guest. And I liked that aspect of the film. I'll rate Monica, both part 1 and 2, I'll give it 8.5 out of 10 for part 2, and then for part 1 I'll give it a 9 out of 10. So together, let's say 9 out of 10, because it's a good film. It was a good watch. It was quite long and lengthy though, but yeah, I mean, that's the typical epic kind of story feel. Dramatic our stories are as Africans. So this was a good watch, and I enjoyed it. I did enjoy it. And we look forward to more and more great movies like this from Uche Montana. You can watch it on YouTube. All right, so thank you for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. See you in the next review. Bye.